the Great Pyramid, over 2 million blocks of stone, and nobody realized that they're all different 2 million blocks. Each individual stone is totally different from the other one.
The Giza Pyramids, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, have baffled scientists for centuries. But now, a drone has captured something deep beneath the stone monuments that fueled centuries of exploration, wonder, and wild speculation. Hidden chambers, strange artifacts, and eerie tunnels. What lies below is rewriting history. Experts are stunned, the footage is chilling, and the deeper we look, the more terrifying the truth becomes. You need to see what was discovered before it's buried again. This isn't just another mystery. It might be a quiet clue from the past, finally coming to light. Perfect alignment with true north. The Great Pyramid of Giza, a colossal structure built over 4,500 years ago, is aligned so precisely with the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, that the margin of error is a mind-blowing 0.067 degrees. That's not just impressive, it's otherworldly, especially when you consider that back then, there were no drones, no satellites, no computer models, nothing but the sun, the stars, and the raw ingenuity of human minds. But here's the best part. This is not a one-off. The 2 other massive pyramids standing tall nearby in Giza and at Dashur all share the same uncanny trait. They're each rotated slightly counterclockwise, an error so precise and consistent, it's as if a cosmic hand guided their placement. So how did they do it? For centuries, theories swirled like desert winds. Some claimed the pole star guided the builders. Others insisted it was the sun's shadow. But none offered solid proof, until a new idea emerged from a modern experiment using a stick. Yes, a simple rod, called a gnomon, was used on the day of the fall equinox. By marking the shadow throughout the day and connecting the points with a taut string, an ancient surveyor could create a nearly perfect east-west line. It's a technique known as the Indian circle method. And the twist? It works. But did the Egyptians actually use this method? Or is it just a clever modern guess? That's where the mystery deepens. No blueprints, no instruction manuals, just silent stones whispering secrets through the sands of time. And speaking of secrets, there is something more to the symmetry. Advanced knowledge of astronomy. Coming in at number 2 is a mystery written not in stone, but in the stars. Just when you think the secrets buried beneath the pyramids couldn't get stranger, we look up, way up. Because this time, it's not just the ground that holds clues, it's the night sky. For decades, people have wondered if the layout of the 3 Great Pyramids of Giza was more than just practical, maybe even cosmic. In the 1980s, a striking theory lit up the world of pyramid mysteries. A researcher noticed that the positioning of the pyramids almost perfectly mirrors the 3 stars of Orion's belt, a constellation the ancient Egyptians deeply respected. Coincidence? Or something more? This idea exploded into public imagination through what came to be known as the Orion correlation theory, a bold claim that the pyramids were purposefully aligned to act as a gateway to the heavens. And while mainstream scholars aren't exactly buying it, the theory refuses to die. Why? Because even without hard evidence, the coincidences are just too strange to ignore. There's more. 2 tiny shafts from the king's chamber inside the Great Pyramid seem to point directly toward Orion and the ancient North Star, both sacred symbols tied to the afterlife. Coincidence again? Maybe. Or maybe those ancient builders knew something we still don't. And as we keep digging deeper, what the drone found next beneath the pyramid is enough to send shivers down your spine. Complex construction techniques. Landing at number 3, we hit a mystery that's less about stars and more about stone. Right after the eerie celestial links and unexplained shafts pointing to the heavens, we're brought back down to Earth, with a question that's haunted minds for centuries. How did the ancient Egyptians build these colossal structures with nothing but primitive tools? We're talking about over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing up to 2.5 tons, somehow lifted and locked into place with pinpoint accuracy. And here's the twist. It may not be as impossible as it seems. In Egypt's eastern desert, a stunning discovery shook things up. At a site called Hatnub, researchers found something game-changing, an ancient ramp system carved directly into a quarry. It dates back more than 45 centuries to the time of Pharaoh Khufu himself, the mastermind behind the Great Pyramid. This wasn't just any ramp. It had a central lane, staircases on both sides, and holes for wooden posts. Workers likely tied ropes to those posts and hauled massive alabaster blocks upward at slopes steeper than we ever imagined possible. The system is clever, brutally simple, shockingly effective. And while this could explain how the stones were moved, it doesn't explain why the drone captured such chilling evidence beneath the pyramid. Because what comes next? It's darker, stranger, and it might give a new twist to the story. Alignment with the speed of light. After diving into ramps, ropes, and raw power, we now explore something far stranger, something numbers alone can't explain. The latitude of the Great Pyramid of Giza is exactly 29.9792458 degrees north. Now here's where it gets bizarre. That number is identical to the speed of light, measured in meters per second, 299,792,458. That's not just close, that's an exact match. So the question that's rattled the internet and minds all over the world is this. Did the ancient Egyptians somehow know the speed of light thousands of years before it was even discovered? Logic tells us no. After all, meters weren't invented until the late 1700s. And back then, Egyptians were using cubits, not metric units. So unless they had knowledge that predates everything we understand, this is probably just a weird cosmic coincidence. But even the skeptics admit, it's a strange one. Coincidence or not, it fuels whispers of ancient knowledge, lost time, and maybe something even bigger buried beneath those stones. The golden ratio and sacred geometry. Now things start to feel almost too perfect. Right after that eerie numerical link to the speed of light, we dive into something even more mind-bending, geometry. But not just any geometry, sacred geometry. The Great Pyramid of Giza doesn't just stand tall. It may have been built using one of nature's most mysterious codes, the golden ratio. Known as phi, this number, 1.618, shows up in seashells, flower petals, and even the spirals of galaxies. But here's where it gets crazy. The pyramid's proportions? They align almost exactly with a golden triangle, a shape where every side follows that same magical number. To put that into perspective, we're talking about a difference of mere inches over a structure nearly 500 feet tall. A margin so tiny, it's hard to chalk it up to random chance. And sure, some experts say there's no written proof that the ancient Egyptians even knew about phi. But what if they didn't need to write it down? What if they just understood it in a way that goes beyond textbooks and modern math? And here's the interesting part. Signs of the golden ratio may not stop at the Great Pyramid. Some researchers think it echoes throughout the entire complex. Theories of energy generation. After exploring golden patterns hidden in stone, we now enter a theory that might just spark more than curiosity. What if the Great Pyramid wasn't just a monument, but a machine? According to British engineer Christopher Dunn, this ancient structure might have been built to generate energy. Dunn claims the pyramid worked like a power plant, not symbolic power, but real electrical energy. The theory goes like this. Deep inside the pyramid's chambers, a series of chemical reactions, involving things like iron and vinegar, may have produced hydrogen gas. This gas in turn could have been used to power an energy generator built right into the pyramid itself. Sound wild? Maybe. But that's true. Recent studies suggest the ancient Egyptians could produce hydrogen with basic tools. They may have been far more advanced than we ever imagined. And then there's the role of obelisks, those tall stone spires seen across Egypt. Some researchers now believe they weren't just decorative, but part of a wireless energy network that carried electricity from the pyramids to places like Luxor. Let's just say, it may hint that this ancient system never truly shut down. Acoustic properties. The Great Pyramid isn't just a marvel of engineering or a monument to the skies. It sings. That's right. Deep within its stone heart, the air carries a strange kind of music, a low, echoing hum that seems to come from the very walls themselves. Inside the Grand Gallery, things get especially strange. This long, narrow chamber, with its steep corbelled ceiling, produces sound in a way that feels unnatural. When certain frequencies bounce through the space, they don't just echo, they resonate. Almost like the pyramid is answering back. Visitors often report feeling vibrations in their chest when standing still and speaking softly. Some scientists believe these acoustic properties might have been accidental. But others? They're not so sure. What if the ancient Egyptians knew about the power of sound? Whatever the truth is, the deeper we go, the stranger it gets. And the next thing is more terrifying than the previous ones. Mysterious cooling system. Despite the scorching Egyptian sun beating down with full force, something odd happens inside the Great Pyramid. Step into its stone heart, and you'll feel it. A sudden, chilling calm. The temperature? A steady 20 degrees Celsius, in the middle of the desert. But how? Well, here's where it gets really weird. The internal chambers, including the king's chamber, are equipped with narrow shafts that stretch upward. For years, archaeologists thought they were just symbolic, maybe pointing toward stars or used in some long-lost ritual. But others believe these so-called ventilation shafts had a purpose far more practical. Some say the pyramid's design allows it to self-regulate airflow, using the difference between hot and cool temperatures to create a kind of natural convection. It's almost like a prehistoric air conditioning system. The way the chambers are arranged, the angles, the pressure zones, it all seems too perfect to be an accident. Could this have helped preserve bodies? Whatever the purpose, the deeper the drone went, the cooler and stranger things became. And just when the team thought they had seen it all, the next discovery changed everything. Hidden chambers and unexplored voids. At number 8, the mystery grows deeper as secrets lie hidden beneath the very stones of the pyramids. Just when we thought we had unraveled the last of the pyramid's mysteries, scientists made a discovery that's bound to turn everything we know on its head. Cosmic ray scans, a revolutionary method of peering beneath the surface, have revealed something extraordinary, a massive hidden void just above the Grand Gallery. But this is no ordinary void. This discovery has sparked rumors of an underground labyrinth, perhaps even an entrance to long-forgotten chambers. And it doesn't stop there. A peculiar L-shaped anomaly near the base of the pyramid has some researchers speculating it could be an undiscovered entrance. An entrance to what? No one is sure, but the possibility that there are rooms or tunnels hidden far beneath the pyramid sends shivers down the spine. The use of radar has shown an intricate network of chambers and pathways beneath the pyramids, stretching for thousands of feet underground. Could this be evidence of an ancient city? A colossal subterranean structure buried beneath the sands of time? The idea of such a discovery has been met with both excitement and skepticism. Some believe these chambers could hold unimaginable artifacts, or even lost texts that hold the secrets of the ancients. They were built in just 20 years. And lastly, we finally uncover a claim that is as baffling as it is mind-blowing. Imagine this, a structure that defies all logic and modern construction methods, built in just 20 years. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, stands as a monument to the astonishing achievements of an ancient civilization. But there's something that doesn't quite add up. Mainstream Egyptology suggests that this colossal feat was completed in just 20 years. That means every 2.5 minutes, day and night, for 20 years straight, a massive 2.5-ton block of stone was placed with perfect precision. No mistakes, no margin for error. A task so monumental that it challenges our understanding of how it was even possible, especially in an era long before modern machinery. Consider the scale: 2.3 million stones, each weighing at least 1 ton, covering an area of 13 acres. It's the kind of project that would seem impossible for even the most advanced civilizations of today. And yet here it is, standing tall, having defied time and logic. How did they do it? What tools did they have at their disposal? Or was there some lost technology, forgotten to history? And as we stare in awe at this ancient wonder, the questions are endless, and we are still trying to figure it out. As we've uncovered, the Great Pyramid of Giza holds more than just the tomb of a pharaoh. It's a site brimming with untold secrets. From the mysterious big void hidden above the Grand Gallery, to the discovery of a possible underground city beneath the pyramid complex, the ancient wonders of Egypt continue to baffle and intrigue. These newly revealed chambers and strange anomalies only add to the ever-growing list of mysteries surrounding the pyramids. If you found this video interesting, drop a comment and let us know what surprised you the most. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the mysteries buried beneath the sands of Giza.